Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and that you've recovered from Thursday night's disappointing game where we crashed out of the Europa League. I'm still feeling pretty hurt by it, I'm not gonna lie. Last night was of course an uplift, only a little uplift though, let's be honest. I think most of us are still feeling pretty down in the dumps about Thursday. The fact that we haven't really got much to play for anymore this season. I mean, last night was a little bit of a bittersweet game. This is going to be my review, so let's get into the video. I do just quickly want to apologise. I know I've missed making a video for the last two league games. That was the Newcastle game. Of course, I was doing the social media boycott, and then the week before that was the Everton game. And quite honestly, guys, I just needed a break with everything that went on that week. The Kroenke out protest, the Super League being announced. We did actually lose that game as well, so for me that was just a complete write-off, but I am back now. This is going to be my West Brom Arsenal review. Arsenal 3, West Brom 1. Finally we got an impressive win. Let's review the game. Going into last night's game was definitely strange. It was the first time this season where we were playing a game that didn't really matter. Obviously, the points didn't matter. Where we are in the table, we can't get top 4, we can't really get top 6, so we're not really playing for anything. Of course, it wasn't a cup competition, we couldn't proceed to the next level, so it was just a really strange game. And I saw a lot of people on social media saying they weren't watching the game, they weren't interested, but for me, I was actually quite excited to watch this game because there was no stress involved. You could just sit back and relax, watch the game and just enjoy the football for once. With regards to the lineup, I thought Arteta would maybe play some of the youngsters in this game. Of course, it's a game that, in fairness, doesn't really mean anything. I thought maybe Nelson would get a run out, maybe even Balogun, Martinelli, those kind of players. But when the lineup came out, I was actually quite surprised to see a lot of our sort of main starters playing. Obviously, Saka kept his place, Emile Smith-Rowe was in there as well. Martinelli did start, which I was very happy about. And then some of the key players would drop, like Aubameyang, for example. Then Willian came into the side as well, which I know some people were a little bit annoyed about, but at this point in the season where we are, to be honest, I didn't really care that much about who was playing. I just wanted to watch a good game of football. And of course we did go on to win the game 3-1, which meant sadly that we did actually relegate West Brom. Commiserations to West Brom and their fans, but for me I was just so happy to see a positive Arsenal performance with lots of goals. Of course, the first goal of the night was scored by Emile Smith-Rowe with an assist from Saka. Honestly, I was absolutely buzzing for Emile Smith-Rowe getting his first Premier League goal last night. So happy for him. I think he really deserves it. He is one highlight from this season. There's not been many, let's be honest, but finding Emile Smith-Rowe and how talented he is, letting him break into the first team is definitely something that I will look back on from this season. Of course, Saka has had a brilliant season as well, and last night showed you just why he should have been playing at left back the last few weeks. It's a shame it's a little too late from Arteta to play him there, but yeah, he was really brilliant last night, especially in that first half. Moving on to the second goal of the evening then, of course it was scored by Pepe and it was a beautiful goal from him. I just wish he would be more consistent and scored them more often. There's definitely a brilliant player within Pepe. I just hope it can continue to come out. He has been really good the last few weeks, few months, way better than he was at the start of the season. So yeah, I hope he can get more game time and just continue to improve. The third goal was actually a West Brom goal, a really great goal from Pereira. Shocking defending from Arsenal, but do you know what, in the grand scheme of things it didn't really matter. There were a few moments where West Brom did put up a good fight. Of course they knew if they lost this game they would be relegated, so they were giving their all, especially at moments within the game. They did sort of pick up, they did look a bit more threatening, but to be honest, we controlled the game for the most part. And then the final goal of the evening was Arsenal's third, and it was a free kick scored by Willian. Willian has finally scored his first Arsenal goal. It's been a long time coming, but I was so happy for him. Honestly, he played brilliantly last night. Arguably, he was one of the best players for us alongside Saka, so yeah, absolutely buzzing for him. So yeah, all in all, it's a pretty bittersweet game. Obviously, I'm so happy that we won, and we won impressively, but on the other hand, I can't help thinking about Thursday. I can't help thinking about just how awful we've been this season, that we're sitting so low in the table for such a big club like Arsenal. It's just really, really terrible. I'm trying to remain positive. I'm trying to look at the good things. I'm trying to look forward and hope that things can improve for us, because quite honestly we are at rock bottom right now. Looking ahead to our next game, of course, we're playing Chelsea. Just the worst time to play Chelsea. They are on fire at the moment. Tuchel has completely transformed that team, so do you know what, fair play to them. Let's just hope they don't turn up when they come and play us. Yeah, do you know what, I'm not really that bothered with these last few games. Let's just view them as pre-season friendlies, and just try and remain positive and keep the faith, keep the hope that our boys will turn up and give their all. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do smash a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. My next video will, of course, be my review for that dreaded Chelsea game. Let's hope it's a good video. Let's hope it's a positive one, a happy one. I'll see you guys all then. I hope you have a really, really lovely week.